Brad Williams, XL primed, another sum product, but we're gonna look at this, and we're gonna look at sum and a count if, and then why count if doesn't work. Brad Williams, XL primed. Let's take a look here at this scenario. We have fruit and we have farms. Mark true if at least one row contains available fruit. That's the purpose of this. But the question is, what if we count? Can we also do a count? Well, let's see. Let's dig into this a little bit. We have here sum count if B5 fruit 893. And we also have this sum count if D5, and then we have this. And what we have is this arrangement. We have sum count if B5, D5. So B5 to D5. And then we put in this hard-coded information. We put this in ourselves. And that's pretty much, I think. All right, yeah. All we're doing is saying count if any of these are in this range, in these rows. Hit F9. There's no F9 in this, is there? F9. So there's an F9. Are there any repeats? There are. If I use sum if with a sum, does it count duplicates? It does. F9. We have plum, cherry, banana. And we get a 3 count. We should get 3s all the way across because we're going to add up everything in here. The question is, why can we not use sum count if? Aren't we doing the exact same thing here as we are here? Look, sum count if B5, D5, fruit 893. What's fruit 893? If the error is because we have H5 to H10 highlighted, well, it's because there's nothing in H. So the question here is, what's right and what's wrong? Let's look. Let's see, is this fruit? So this is just a typo. Not a big deal. It's going to be I to I10. That's fine. Why is this not working? Why is this counting 4? Fruit 893, I5 to I10. What is fruit I5 to I10? It's all the fruit here, exactly like here, but what's it counting? Well, it's double counting. It's double counting. I showed this before. If this list was single, if we had exactly like this, it'd be fine. But it's doing exactly like we did when we did the Audi or the Ford or that example. It's just doing its job. Well, let's take a look under here. Let's see what it's doing. F9, criteria. It's just going to show this list, all right? F9, which is fine. And then the range, F9. All we're saying is banana, orange, apple. It's seeing how many bananas. It's seeing 2 bananas, 1 orange, 1 apple. So hit escape. And 2 bananas, 1 orange, and 1 apple is going to be 4. So that's the shortcoming here. If you're going to do this, your criteria has to be defined. Here, we're using range and criteria. Nothing new. Just similar to sum if. We're here, count if is going to follow the exact same thing. It works with one criteria, and it's doing what it's supposed to do, but we would need to narrow this down for this to be accurate. Okay, now, back to sum product. What's sum product? It multiplies arrays of numbers and sums the array, or sums the list. So here we have fruit 893. So we just have this fruit equals B5, D5. So fruit 893 is here, I5. It asks, does it equal B5, D5? And because we have fruit, we have all text, we have to put greater than 0 because of this unary. I know it's just crazy, but you have to do it. If you don't put this in here, it's going to count. We don't want the count. We just want true or false. Control D. It's going to do the exact same thing as this count function. And that's not what we want. We just want true and falses. That's why you put the greater than 0, so we can get true or false. In terms of defining your count, you can either do it this way or define your criteria specifically. Over here on your right is your write-up. I touched on the double negative. I touched on the greater than, why you have this greater than. We're working with name ranges, and then the hard coding. All right, the hard coding in this case will solve a lot of the hiccups. Review this stuff, tear it apart. Brad Williams, Excel primed. Williams out. Are we having a good day? More to come. See you later, alligator.